We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Ryan Borucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Jose Iglesias is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hanser Alberto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Hanser Alberto is the second out of the opening frame. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. John Means is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers and draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third. The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. Into the box now, Joe Carter.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
The left fielder, Billy.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in for the Jays, Derek Fisher. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out. At the plate, Rendell Gritcher. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. As a look, now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. So far this year against Southpaws, Nunez averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. So it was a swinging strike 3. Renato Nunez becomes the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's a high pop-up.
Santander.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting fifth. The center
Here's
fielder,
the first pitch to him.
Austin Hayes.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting ninth. The first
And that
baseman,
brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mancini will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
now batter.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned it.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Jays add 1 more on this. So coming to the plate, Ramon Urias. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Austin Wynns is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Chris Davis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Guerrero has a play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, the designated
Digging in to try it again, Joe Carter. He singled his last time up. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly to Iglesias for one. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
the batter.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Billy McKinney. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. McKinney leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Runners off for second. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Urias will put this one away, and the side is one left for Toronto. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Biggio is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hanser Alberto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he fouls this one off. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. Trey Mancini will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. He popped out in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 6.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Renato Nunez is retired to kick off the inning. Anthony Santander is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
That finds the zone, a cold strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. To the left side, but it's well foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Kevin Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now batting, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Austin Wynns goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Chris Davis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 0-1 pitch. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Wade LeBlanc enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Joe Carter. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch on the way. A swing by Carter, and this one's driven to left. Santander looks up. Gone!
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, left field.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Ready with the 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The right fielder, number 15.
Digging in once again, Randall Grichuk. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Up next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Hanser Alberto. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Trey Mancini is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here comes the first pitch.
The designated hitter.
Renato Nunez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hector Velasquez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Smoke toward third. There's one. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in, Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Austin Hayes is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of his hitters.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Ramon Urias is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Fouled off. To short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They need to get something. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Reset and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joe.
So now to the plate, Joe Carter, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Billy McKinney.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Alberto is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Derek Fisher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Again, another foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, they're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box, Danny Jansen. And there's a base hit on the line.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is in there. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Guerrero is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. 4 runs here in this half inning. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there to put it away and finally put an end to the. Now at the plate, Austin wins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Chris Davis at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 11-0 the final shutout.